DK back at you with another video here for the NBA main slate here on Monday. Here for part 2 for the second slate of the day for MLK Day, the later slate. So in this one we got four games only, but we got some better teams in action. So this is going to be also a pretty interesting slate here. We got a lot of stars on the slate. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into the analysis here. So Harden, if you're playing cash games on the slate, it's the same thing every time I say in this video. It's just play him and move on. GPPs, yes, there's merit to fading him, but it's just raw points matter. And Harden, like, it's just crazy what he's been doing. So I don't know. It's really hard to fade Harden at even at an elevated price tag at 13.2. So Steph Curry here at 9.4. This game's pretty intriguing. Golden State at the Lakers. Both teams up-tempo, don't play a whole lot of defense, so this is a sneaky shootout game here. I don't really know if it's sneaky. I don't know why I said that. But Steph Curry, 9.4K. I think he's going to go virtually unowned because, again, the masses are going to go to Harden. So I think Steph Curry's going to go unowned. But obviously, whenever he takes the court, Steph Curry has huge upside. Then we got KYRIE here at 9K. He's okay. Like I said, he's been playing really good basketball here of late, but Boston's fully healthy. I don't know. Maybe it's wrong, but I kind of just cross off Boston. So this is kind of honestly a brief overview. Like Miami, Boston for me personally, I'm honestly crossing it out, and Portland, Utah, basically crossing it out. Donovan Mitchell would be the one guy I do have interest in if Rubio does miss. But yeah, other than that, I'm basically it's a 2-game slate for me with Houston, Philly, and Golden State and the Lakers. So yeah, Donovan Mitchell here again. This would be the one guy I do play from this game at 8.2K. If Rubio does miss, he'd be running the point again. He's just been playing great basketball here of late. The price did come down, so he would be the guy that I have interest in from that game. Let's see. Okay, so these Lakers guys. So if we got Rondo. Oh, he's doubtful. Okay. I did not think he was going to be back. Rondo, as well as Lonzo out. And then we got LeBron. Basically, he's doubtful too. Yeah, so, I mean, obviously if LeBron played, that would change everything. But it looks like both LeBron and Rondo will be out. So that's going to open up a lot of value here for the Lakers. So let's start with... We'll start with Josh Hart here at 5.2K. Should see an uptick in minutes. He's very, very up and down guy, but he has huge upside. So definitely viable for GPPs. Josh Hart at 5.2K. Let's see, D Wade. And I guess if I had to play someone from the Miami-Boston game, it'd be D Wade at 4.9K. He has flashed some pretty big upside here the last couple of games. So I think he's okay there at 4.9. Let's see, so Lance Stephenson. Really like this play here at 4K. Again, he's going to be back in the rotation and should play right around 20 minutes. He's a high usage guy off the bench. 4K is too cheap, so I do like Lance as a salary relief play. Let's see. So Philadelphia. So right now we got Jimmy Butler as well as Joel Embiid. Both are going to be game time decisions. So I guess we'll go over if Philadelphia, if both those guys do miss or if one of them misses. If both of them miss, I mean, Ben Simmons would be a lock and load play there at 8.6K. And then you can look to TJ McConnell as a pretty solid value play here at 3.9. Also, Furkan Korkmaz would probably pick up a start if Jimmy Butler does miss, so he would be in play. And then, you got Wilson Chandler. You could look to, maybe Mike Muscala. So there would be some value plays if those guys do miss. Okay, point guard. I think that was about it. Yeah, okay, so let's move on to shooting guard. Let's see. So Ingram here. I really do like these Lakers. With Lonzo out of the mix now, there's just more usage to go around. So Ingram, Kuzma, really like both of them today. If the Lakers are going to keep it close, it's going to be because of big games from both of them. So Ingram, 6.9K, probably going to start at point guard. So I do like him a lot here at 6.9. KLAY Thompson, cheap exposure on the Warriors side to this game would be KLAY Thompson at 6.4K. I'm not a big KLAY guy, but the salary here is pretty cheap. And he has some pretty big upside. He's going to play most of the game. So I do like KLAY quite a bit here at 6.4. See, Eric Gordon didn't really get limited. He hit that big shot to send it into overtime. Played 32 minutes. So I think he's pretty solid play here at 5.9K as a kind of the secondary piece to James Harden. Let's see, KCP. I think he's okay here, 4.6. Played 40 minutes, only got 17 fantasy points. We have seen him. If he's knocking out some threes, he does have some upside. So I think he's okay at 4.6K. Not my favorite Laker though. Let's see. Other cheap guys. James Ennis, he picked up a start last game. Did play 27 minutes. I mean, he's okay here at 3.6K. I played him the other day because he's minimum price. Price did come up a bit, so I guess he's okay. Let's move on to small forward. Durant. I think he's going to go kind of under-owned. Again, the flock's going to go to James Harden, so it's not going to leave you with a whole lot of salary remaining. So Kevin Durant, I think he's going to go kind of under-owned, 9.5K. I think he's pretty solid play in a game that there shouldn't be a whole lot of defense played. Kuzma, absolutely love him. Kuzma and Ingram, I'm probably just going to lock both those guys in with Lonzo Ball out, with LeBron out, with Rondo out. Those are three huge pieces. So Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, do like those guys a lot today. Let's see. Other guys have been... Okay, so Royce O'Neal, I guess, if Rubio does miss again, he has also flashed some upside. He would play basically the whole game. If Rubio does miss, you'd probably be locked to 35 minutes or so. So I think Royce O'Neal would be okay, too. Other than that, Miami guys, Eric Spoelstra, you can't trust that rotation. He runs 11-man rotation. I'm not messing with anyone from Miami. Okay, so Beasley here at 3.5K. I guess he did only see 9 minutes. I thought he played a little extra. So probably can't do it. I don't know. Maybe we would see a few extra minutes with Lonzo out of there. Is just another piece. That minutes have to go somewhere. So maybe Beasley, you could take a shot in GPPs. He's obviously very productive when he does get minutes. Okay, let's move on to the power forward position. And Draymond, 6.5K. I think it's a pretty solid play here. In an up-tempo game with the Lakers, there should be a lot of turnovers. He excels in games where he can rack up those blocks, rack up those steals. So I think Draymond's pretty solid there at 6.5K. The Boogeyman here at 5.7. So they said that he's limited to 20 minutes. I played him against the Clippers in 15 minutes, got you 31 fantasy points. Now he's going to play 20, and you never know. Coaches say, they're going to limit players to so-and-so, and then they extend it a little bit. So maybe Boogie's playing really well. They extended like 25 or so, and that would I think he would crush value then. So I think Boogie, I think people are going to be scared of the minutes limit, but I definitely think it's viable here at 5.7K. Let's see, other cheap power forwards. PJ Tucker, going to play most of the game. So I think he's solid at 5.3. Other than that, okay, let me talk about Houston here. Houston's big. So PJ Tucker starting center. Obviously, if Embiid plays, they're not going to be able to start PJ Tucker the center. It'll probably be Nene. Then they have Marquise Chris, Hartstein, Gary Clark. So they do have some bodies, but if Kenneth FARIED, so right now I'm reading that he got bought out and plans to sign with Houston upon clearing waivers Monday. So I don't know if he's going to be available for this game. If Kenneth FARIED's available for this game, I think he's a really sneaky GPP play. We've seen what he does when he gets minutes. 27 minutes, 29 minutes, 36 and 35 fantasy points. So if FARIED clears the waivers and is available to play, I like him a lot at minimum price. So I'm going to have to kind of wait for news there. But if Embiid plays, Houston's going to have to play big. They're going to have to, I guess Nene would probably be the guy I have the most interest in. But you never feel great about playing Nene. Okay, so where were we? Power forward. Okay, yeah, that's it for power forward. Wilson Chandler here again. If If Butler misses, if Embiid misses, I think it would be a pretty solid value play. Center position, Gobert, it's okay. He's been playing really, really good basketball here of late. Price has come up. I just not really a fan of this game, so I'm probably just going to stay away. But I understand the merit to Gobert. He's been playing some great basketball. Whiteside, price all the way down now to 6K. I mean, he's going to have a blow-up game soon. Boston, the way to attack him is big, so I guess Whiteside, I guess I would have some interest in GPPs in that game. Okay, so now let's get to the three-man center rotation for the Lakers. So they're probably going to start TYSON Chandler again with Boogie starting. TYSON, I have the least interest in. Just doesn't have a whole lot of upside. It's Zubac and McGee that I have the most interest in. Both these guys in limited minutes, have been very productive. It's also a revenge game narrative for JaVale McGee. So if you want to take that in consideration, then Zubac as well. So I think of the three Lakers centers, just cross off TYSON Chandler. I mean, he's going to start, probably play 15 to 20 minutes, but it's really Zubac and McGee who I think you could take a shot on one of these guys in GPPs for sure. Other than that, so Looney, I think he's going to go pretty under-owned. Obviously everyone knows Boogie's back, but they're going to limit him to 20 minutes, so Looney should still play, 20 to 25 minutes. We've seen him be pretty productive here of late, so I think Looney going to go virtually unknown, but I think he's okay there for salary relief. Kelly O, it is a revenge game, but he's basically out of the rotation, so I just can't do it, and I don't want to trust anyone in Miami, really. So I think that's about it. Brief overview again. Miami, Boston, kind of crossing it off. If I had to play someone on the Boston side, it would be KYRIE. He's been playing some great basketball. Then Miami side, D Wade, I guess. He's a pretty solid value play. And then Whiteside, if you're making multiple lineups, take a shot in GPPs. Houston, Philly, obviously we've got some big injury news with Embiid and Jimmy Butler, so we're going to have to kind of wait for news there. I will put my Twitter link in the description below, guys, so it's really important to follow me. I'll give my thoughts as more news comes out throughout the day, so I'll give my thoughts as the Philly news comes out. So then on the Houston side, if KENNETH FARIED is active and available to play and he's going to see minutes, I do like him a lot at min price. And Harden, obviously, to start your cash game line with him, he's been playing unbelievable basketball. And Eric Gordon, pretty solid secondary play there. Portland, Utah, again, I'm kind of crossing it off. Utah side, Donovan Mitchell, if Rubio does miss, I think he would be a pretty solid play with some upside. Also, Royce O'Neal, if Rubio does miss, I think he is viable on the Portland side. Not a whole lot to like. I guess Lillard, Nurkic, but I don't know. I'm kind of crossing off that game and that game. And this Golden State, the Lakers game, I really like this game. It's at the Lakers, so hopefully the Lakers keep it close. Kuzma and Ingram, absolutely love them. They're going to have to take a huge step up here, without Lonzo as well now. So I do like those two a lot. And then Zubac, McGee, I think you could take a shot at one of those guys in GPPs. They're going to need big bodies out there to guard Boogie Cousins. And then on the Golden State side, you got Boogie in limited minutes. He definitely can still get you there. I think Durant and Steph are going to go kind of under-owned. And then KLAY and Draymond seem too cheap, so I do like them a lot. And then the cheap Lakers guys, I really like Lance at 4K. KCP's okay. Josh Hart, I do like him at 5.2K. That's kind of my thoughts on this slate. So I think that's going to do it for today's video, guys. If you have been enjoying the content, please like this video. All the likes do really come a long way, and they do really help me grow as a channel. So I really appreciate if you guys do like this video. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. I'm getting really, really close to 200. I think I'm at 195. So we're almost there. And that's it. That's the two slates for today. So I'll be back for another video on Tuesday. So I will see you guys then.